All right. Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday morning. It is July 28th, 2025. This is your Monday morning motivation. I read something this morning that actually immediately impacted my decisions already this morning. And let me explain because I think that this is pretty important. This question we can ask ourselves in terms of guiding what we're doing next. So, the thing that I read this morning was, is the activity that you're doing right now going to matter 1 year from now? Is what you're doing right now going to matter 1 year from now? And to use that as a guiding question in your life can be pretty powerful, as I've already experienced in the last couple of hours. So this morning, this is I'm also going to explain why I look slightly unshowered right now. This morning, I had to make a decision. I was running, I was trying to get a million things done. As usual, it's a Monday morning. I have a farm. This is how it goes. I have a business. I have kids. I have whatever, right? So I was trying to figure out one of my big goals this next couple of weeks is to get back into my strength training, something that had been a huge part of my life for many years. And then somehow this spring, life got busy, right? Life got lifey, as we say at Clutter Boss. And the thing that fell off the schedule was the strength training. I have made a big commitment to get back to it. And this morning I had to make a decision. Do I take a shower so I show up all fresh for my Monday morning motivation at 10:30, or do I squeeze in a 35-minute strength training session? And I asked myself this guiding question, which I read this morning. I was meant to read it, and maybe you're meant to hear it right now. What's going to matter 1 year from now? What is going to matter 1 year from now? Frankly, it's not really going to matter if I show up and do a Monday morning motivation looking unshowered. I mean, especially if I have a good story to tell about it. It's going to matter way more that I made a commitment to myself and I stuck to my commitment. And it's also going to matter more that I am actually doing something that is an investment in my health and gaining strength, which is really a high priority for me personally. What is going to matter 1 year from now? Is the activity that I am doing right now, is that going to matter 1 year from now? If I'm scrolling on my phone and I ask myself, will this matter? Will this move the dial? Will this change things 1 year from now? Well, interestingly enough, it probably will, but in a negative way, right? In a negative way. So I want you to ask yourself all day long today, all this week, is this going to matter 1 year from now? Is what I am doing going to matter 1 year from now? And I want you to invest in the things that you say, yes, this is going to make a big difference for me if I do this right now, 1 year from now. And the things where you say, you know what, if I keep doing this 1 year from now, I'm not going to be any closer to my goals. I'm going to be feeling frustrated. I'm going to think that I've wasted time. Get rid of those activities. They're just not worth it. They're not worth it. We only have a short time on this earth. Are we going to spend it doing things that are moving the dial, making difference in our lives so we can make a difference in other people's lives? Or are we going to just be throwing time away, right? We have tools. We know how to use them. Let's dive in. Let's make it happen. No more excuses. Show up unshowered if you need to. You have my permission. All right. Good morning. Good morning. We have, let's see, who is here live? Denise, good morning. Alice, good morning. DA, lovely to see you. Vera, good morning. Good morning. Debbie, good morning. Anne, hello. Trish, good morning. Christine, good morning. Good morning. Yes, yes, yes. So that's your guiding question for this week. Is this going to matter 1 year from now? You can ask yourself that when it comes to clutter too. If I let go of this, am I going to have even noticed that I've let it go 1 year from now? Am I going to miss it 1 year from now? Is it something I could replace if I need to 1 year from now? If I choose to keep this, is it going to positively or negatively impact my life in the context of the rest of my clutter 1 year from now? And I think it's really important when it comes to clutter to make sure you're putting your decisions in the context of the amount of stuff that you have. Because if you're making a decision about an item just based on the usefulness of that single item, you could almost always say this could potentially be useful. But if you make the decision about how useful something is in the context of having an overwhelming amount of stuff, and how is this adding to the overwhelm or is it detracting, taking away from the overwhelm? I think that that's a much stronger argument when it comes to decluttering, gives you a better sense of what decision to make. So that's my food for thought on this Monday morning. Go make a difference in your own life so you can make a difference in other people's lives. And I can't wait to see you throughout this week. Have a great one, bosses. Bye.